Dancing behind the scenes then. So welcome and hello to Tuesday Night Live. I am just back from yoga, so I am looking rough, but I am feeling good. If you're on already, lots of you saying hello, so good evening to you if you're here. Hello Trudy, hello Carly, hello Pat, Kirsten, hello to you, hello Kia, hello Janine. Lots of you on already. So if you are there and you're hanging out, do give me a hello. If you're watching back on playback, then just give me a hashtag replay and let me know that you have popped on. Nix, hello to you. Lauren, hello. So tell me, how are we all doing this evening? How has your day been? How have you been since I seen you last? So last week was quite eventful. It was absolutely fantastic. And I moved about 60-odd women through my event called the Big Welcoming, which was absolutely fantastic to see everyone kind of getting really stuck in, getting results. Thank you. I wore this to yoga as well. So it was an absolutely amazing week, and just seeing women connecting with one another, deepening their connection with themselves as well. It was absolutely fantastic. And last week, to the ladies in the Big Welcoming, I did announce the opening of of my soul circle, which was hush hush. But Monday I've also opened my soul circle publicly, which I'm going to be telling you a bit more about shortly. But a few of you have noticed my t-shirt. Yes, my t-shirt says don't be a dick. I seen it online the other day and I thought that is a very me t-shirt. So it sets the tone. So for anyone that hasn't watched me here on the lives before, this sets the tone for what you can expect tonight. So if you're popping on to watch me live for the first time, if it's your first time watching me on my own page, you are in for a treat, let me tell you. If you're not a fan of swearing, directness, profanity, you're probably in the wrong place. If you've seen me on Derek's or on Lengro, you'll probably know me being a bit more well-behaved. But here, this is where I'm just completely me. You can swear in the comments. You can say whatever you like. So this is a safe, free, and open space here. So we can all kind of mush in. So if you've not watched me before on a Tuesday night, this isn't just a live where I do a shitload of readings and that's how it is. That's not what this is about. So I do some guidance from the cards, but that's not, I'll probably do like about a 15, maybe 20-minute section just doing guidance. And then the rest of it, we'll be chatting. I'll have a topic for you this evening, which I'll come to in a second. Hello to you popping on. Hello, Iris. Hello, Elaine. A few of you on as well. And who else we got? Ivy. Hello to you. Hello, Margaret. So lots of you on. Also tonight, so if you are a newbie as well, or even if you've been here before, let me just remind you. So every month, on the first Tuesday of each month, I choose someone to win a free 30-minute one-to-one with me. And you have to have your name on the list. So if you haven't put your name on that list yet, or if you don't know what the list is, it probably means you're not in with a chance tonight, but there is no reason why you can't get your name on it for next month. So as soon as your name's in there, you're in for a chance every single month to win that 30-minute one-to-one with me. No catch, no fancy funny business. You literally just put your name and email down and you're in for a chance of winning that each and every month. So I have got the winner to announce this evening, which I will do a little bit later on, which is exciting. Iris is on it. Woohoo! Jules, good evening to you. Oh, good. So yeah, I've got a few bits to move through tonight, and I've got a topic coming up that seems a bit contradictory, to be honest, but I'm going to be talking about tonight why having too many free readings can do you more harm than good. So do hang about for that and tune in to see why actually all these free readings from all these different people are probably doing worse than they are helping you. But we will get to that shortly. So a few of you on already, lots of you in. If you are lurking there and you haven't said hello yet, do pop on and say hello as well. I have got a lot of you new bits to talk about tonight, especially with the shop as well. Lots of exciting bits. Dawn, hello to you, my lovely. How are you doing? It is good to see you on here. Kirsten, yes. So yes, I'm going to be spilling the tea on that one, so do hang around for that. Gemma, hello, my lovely. How are you doing? It is lovely to see you on here. Oh, fabulous. So I'm going to kick things off with, actually, I am going to start to do some cards first. So I will bring up the ticker. If you're new here, let me just say, so if there's nothing down the bottom that says about having a reading done, then don't pop a comment up asking for one, and don't be a dick. So what I'll do is I'll show you an example. So if I am doing readings, I'll bring up this ticker down here that says guidance readings, please ask politely. So I'm a firm believer in asking nicely for what we like. So anyone that's just relentlessly just putting card, reading, card, please, I'm probably not going to come to you, because it's just not the right flow of energy. It's like it needs to be a nice conversation. But what I will say, though, is when I put this one up that says no more reading requests, that means that I'm probably doing the last one or the last couple, and then that will be me for the evening. So nice and easy, and just simple as it says, don't be a dick. So I am going to bring up this ticker. If there's anyone in there that is after a bit of guidance, do let me know. Gemma, need my t-shirt. Well, this one I actually got from Nasty Gal, but I've got something to tell you all about t-shirts tonight, so hang on in there. Hang on in and see. So let's have a look and see. Right, Margaret, I'm going to come to you, my lovely. So let's have a look and see what the cards have got for you. Michelle, good evening to you. So obviously on this one, we don't have any stars. We don't do any of that. But if you do want to tag a mate, go for it. If you do want to do a little share, go for it as well. But you don't have to. There's no kind of readings for sharers and star senders and all that. Not on this one. So this is just a gift from me to you because I'm nice. Because I'm not a dick. Okay. So Margaret, for you, my lovely, we have got the Ace of Pentacles there. Also the Sun in reverse. And then you've got the Three of Cups in reverse there as well. So to look at this for you, Margaret, what I'm feeling here is that communication seems a bit of a lull. I want to say between you and either a specific male character or just sort of male energies around you in general. But what I'm seeing here as well is that socially, I feel like you're almost in a little hibernation mode. And that's not just because of COVID. I don't know if something's happened that's made you feel like you want to withdraw and just kind of hibernate and be in your own company. But what I'm seeing here for you is over the next 3 months is it's time for you to slowly emerge, but step by step. So don't kind of throw yourself in at the deep end with doing activities, with doing different group things, with social things. I feel like you can take it a step at a time and that will work for you. I do feel like as well, there's a bit of like you need to reconnect with certain people. I feel like you've maybe either lost touch or connections have kind of fizzled out a bit. So especially with this one, looking at that throat chakra card, I do feel like there's connections to be rekindled there. What I'm feeling here though for you, Margaret, I'm getting really sore hands. Have you got arthritis or anything going on in the hands? Because they're feeling really, really achy. I want to say to you to just kind of take it easy, but I feel like cold on the hands would be better than hot on the hands. So maybe using either like an ice pack or something like that. Like I think, oh, fingers really, really stiff. So just go more so cold rather than hot. And that will help any pain or stiffness in the hands, the fingers and whatnot. But hopefully you can take the rest of that. That gives you a bit of guidance moving forward over the next 3 months. But just go at your own pace. Don't feel forced to move into social situations quicker. But go at your own pace. But it is time to start rekindling those friendships and those connections again. Get a lot of cramp on your hands. Ah, there you go. I can feel it in there. It's definitely cramping in. Okay, let's have a look and see who I'm going to pick out. Right. Gemma, I am going to come to you. Oh, cousin, I feel like your mind is blancmange. Wow. Oh, bless you. You need a break. Definitely need a little break. Okie dokie. Been predicting football since before your birthday. Very accurate. Ooh, fabulous. Margaret, you're so right with all you said. Oh, bless you. Well, you're very, very welcome. Okay, Gemma, let's have a look for you, my lovely. Ooh, okay, look, lots of pentacles coming out. I'm going to pull 4 for you, though, because I feel like I need another thing. Right, okay. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You have got the Queen of Pentacles also in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And then you've got the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to come straight into this one. Hello, Stella. Nice to see you on. So Gemma, for this one, I did see that someone was offering Reiki at the salon. And I don't know who it is. But this card, whenever this comes out, those of you that watch me regularly will know that this card normally gives to me something of a holistic kind of nature and a kind of an upskilling and up-leveling. So Gemma, I don't know if that's you doing the Reiki or if you're debating on moving into a holistic side of things to complement what you're doing. But what I'm seeing here, though, is over the next 2 months, I'm feeling like a bit of a juggle between one thing and the other, financially and probably within work. But what I'm getting here is that actually there's something that's going to take a longer time that seems like it's going to make more money, but actually I think the thing that is more kind of here and now is going to benefit you more and quicker. So actually the thing that kind of seems like this big fandango idea, I would maybe put it on the back burner for now and move into what I'm feeling here with this holistic thing, because I feel like this is a very much, you can do that not straight away but within a quicker time frame. Also looking here, I don't know, not in the cards, but as I'm doing this, Gemma, if you've got sore elbows or a sore arm, I've got like really kind of tension in there, and it's not good. But what I'm feeling in here as well, looking at these two, I do feel like any plans that you've got coming up, especially finances, work-wise, keep them under wraps, because I feel like you're working on something right now and it's bubbling away. But I think looking at this one, because of perhaps things that have happened in the past, or just generally you don't want anyone to come in on it until it's there and ready. Looking at that one, I would say keep it under wraps until it is absolutely done, because then you'll know that it was absolutely yours. No one else can take it. No one can sweep it out from under your feet. But I do want to go back to, for some reason, April, May time. And I feel like if there's something that's been brewing then, or an opportunity that come up round about that time, I feel like moving in over the next 2 months is time to kind of realize that and really spring it more so into action, maybe even a sort of a deadline or a finish line there. But especially with this one, I feel like holistic side of things, but obviously I've told you many times that you're quite intuitive, and this is saying that you need to have the confidence in it. You can do it, you just need to bring in that confidence. So hopefully you can take that in one way or another, and that helps. So let's have a look. Belinda, hello to you, my lovely. How are you doing? So let's have a look. Do you know, I haven't watched any football. I can see all the comments about football. I haven't watched any. I grew up, my dad was and still is football mad, and it really put me off. So I do not watch football at all. We don't do football in this house. So Janine, I'm going to come to you, my love. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got. I'm going to give these another shuffle, actually. That's all right. You're not late. I've only been on not long. Gemma, you'll have to let me know next time. Obviously, don't spill the beans. No pains in the elbow. Okay, maybe it's just me because I've just come back from yoga, but I was feeling it like right in here. Maybe it's something to keep an eye on. Okay, Janine, for you, let's have a look. Okay, right. I want to go back to May, but also look forward to August. And I'm feeling like here you've got the 5 of Cups, also the 8 of Cups in reverse, and then the Ace of Swords there. So what I'm feeling here is there is a transition for you, and I feel like you're probably already in the middle of it. Something going back, casting your mind back to around May time. Anything that's happened or pushed you forward or created a bit of a shift for you, I'm seeing you moving forward through that. And actually things may feel a bit kind of, you might be feeling a bit lost at the minute or not sure how things are going to progress. But by August, I'm seeing that rather than worrying too much about what other people are thinking, what other people are doing, I'm feeling more so that you are able to put focus on yourself. And I want to say, especially looking at this one, find your stability again. Because this one here, your Ace of Swords, I feel like this is a breakaway for you. And perhaps looking back at the time it maybe felt like it was really negative, but in hindsight I feel like for you this is actually more of a positive shift that is going to facilitate you in moving forward into a space where it brings more opportunity for you, rather than being within a space where you're kind of almost caged, I feel. So for you, Janine, what I'm feeling here is to just allow things to release. Lost and have been for a long time. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I feel like here, just allowing things to just release. And as you come into August, things will get easier. What I'm feeling here, though, is maybe doing a cord cutting or some sort of release or something, that's some sort of ritual ceremony there that's going to help you move forward. And I do feel like around about August time there is a new opportunity coming for you, and this is going to help you move forward, because I feel like at the minute where I said about you being where I said about you being caged, I feel like this opportunity is like almost going to open the lid on that, take you out of there and put you into a completely different environment where you'll be able to thrive. But what I'm feeling here is a bit of an imbalance in the root chakra, but also in the throat chakra there as well. So it's just kind of letting go of negative thought patterns, letting go of anything that you feel is holding you back. It's figuring out how you can move forwards from that, kind of acknowledge what's happened, what's been and done, and give yourself permission to step into you, to not necessarily heal from it, but I feel like to acknowledge everything that you've been through and stand a bit taller and move into really owning you as you are, not pushing anything below the surface or sweeping anything under the rug, just owning it, stepping into you and really, really kind of embracing that energy of you just the way you are and the way you should have been before. So I'm just seeing that there with an X. It could possibly be, I just feel like it's almost like your energy is just being crushed and crushed and crushed until you're quite flat now. So I feel like for you, it's time to just spring back up. And I know I said May, but I feel like I want to go back with this 5 here. I want to go back the past 5 years. So it's quite a long time frame, but 5 years, I feel like it's been tough and I just feel like really deflated. So I want to almost blow you up, reinflate you and get you just finding that oomph again, finding that real positive energy and that sense of fun and enjoyment, but also bringing back in that sense of security and stability, knowing that you're safe and that you're safe to be you. There's no fear, no doubt here anymore. So just step into that and just fucking own it, girl. Just absolutely own it. I had 3 strokes 5 years ago. Oh my goodness. Oh, bless you. So yeah, that will do a lot to you, especially physically, obviously, but emotionally. So this is your time to shine now. And I'm not saying that just to be cheesy, but it really, really is. So that is for you, my lovely. Let's have a look. Okay, right, Kia, I'm going to come to you because I'm very drawn in. Sophia, hello, my lovely. So don't worry if I've missed your first comment, I will come back. Obviously I won't be able to do everyone tonight, but I'll do as many as I can. Oh my goodness, you have been through so much. Oh, bless you. You are so very welcome. Very welcome indeed. Okay, Kia, let's have a look for you and see. Oh, bless you. Mwah. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, Kia, for you, I feel like I want to pull 4. Okie dokie. Right, you have got the Chariot in reverse. Also, hello, Sam. You've got the King of Pentacles and you've got the Magician in reverse, and then you've got the Lovers. So I'm really, really drawn into a relationship of some sort, whether it's a romantic relationship or a connection of some sort. But what I'm feeling into here is that actually, rather than allowing other people to make decisions for you, you need to have the confidence to make those decisions yourself. And it's not about someone keeping you on lockdown or anything like that. It's not about not being allowed to do things. I just feel like there's almost a sense of you waiting for confirmation or waiting for permission to go ahead and to do what it is that you want to do. But I don't feel like you're necessarily going to get that. I feel like it's just down to you to just go, to just do it and go ahead with it. Is what I'm seeing here for you over the next, I feel like I want to say over the next 6 months, whatever you're building towards now has got big big, I don't know what the word is, scope opportunity, I feel like is what I want to flow into. Especially over the 6 months, I do feel like there will be support needed from someone close to you coming in, perhaps a partner or perhaps someone that you're really very close to. But I feel like here that whatever you're moving into, there should be an element of either spirituality or some sort of self-care, tuning into that. And it's not necessarily creating objects or doing things specifically for that. I just feel like for you, it needs to be, I feel like this is how you're going to niche down and move into an area that's more specific to you and what you want to do, but also you being in practice as well and taking you into a space where you feel more confident and comfortable in what you're doing. But also what I'm seeing here as well is that any seeds that you have sown up until now, you are going to start to see a financial return on those. So any investments that you've made previously over the past, I want to go back perhaps around about March time, or at least the beginning of the year, anything that's come through on that one, I feel like any seeds sown, there is going to be definitely a financial return. And this is more like a labor of love, which is going to, I feel like you can reinvest that and keep bringing it forward. But I do feel like there, especially with the Lovers card, deepening the connection either with a partner or any romantic interest, because I don't know if you're in a relationship, but I feel like connections could be deeper. There just needs to be, I feel like, a sense of more communication, more openness, and more talking to one another, more like sharing, not like talking at each other, but more a case of talking with each other, listening and really like taking it in, but you listening, but you also being heard. I feel like what is needed. But going back to what I said at the beginning, you don't need permission to go ahead with your plans. All you need is you to say yes to yourself to go ahead and do it, because it's all there. It's all there for the taking. Okay, doke. So that is for you, my lovely. So let's go back. Right, Sam, I'm going to come to you. I'm just randomly picking who I'm drawn to, but let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. So, oh, that one's come out. So I won't be doing readings for much longer, but obviously I can't do them for everyone, but I'll do a few. But just obviously bear in mind, I've just come back from a yoga class, so I'm a little bit pooped. Let's have a see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thank you so much. This honestly, when I come on a Tuesday, it's just lovely. You're all like, you give me such a confidence boost. Right. So, Sam, for you, you've got the 6 of Wands in reverse, also the 3 of Cups in reverse, and then you've got Temperance there as well. I feel like for you, social circles are feeling a bit at the minute. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm just very much like meh. So I feel like your social side of things really needs to step up, and hopefully with restrictions easing and whatnot, that will become easier for you. But I do feel like the group of friends that are around you at the minute aren't the group of friends that really lift you up as you want to be. I feel like you need to be you just as you are, not someone that's kind of, you're not fitting in, you're not kind of shape-shifting to fit into places. I feel like you just need to be fantastically you. But looking here as well, I feel like for you that between now and September, I'm feeling someone coming in, and I feel like this is someone that's I want to say someone that you're waiting for, but someone that you probably aren't aware of. But definitely I do see a romantic interest coming in between now and September. And what I want to say to you is, don't just kind of get like the fear and step back and be like, oh fuck no. Like really feel into it and explore it. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to explore it, because I feel like even though it might not be like that soulmate kind of energy, I feel like it's something that you need, and that connection will do you good. But also, as I mentioned, with social circles, just be very mindful, especially over the next 3 months, of who you're connecting in with, who you're spending your time and your energy with as well, because I feel like this is really important. Pat says Chris Evans, maybe. Maybe. But Temperance there as well. I feel like I need to say to you that you're watering your garden, but also watering someone else's garden, and you need to have the confidence to be able to step back and be like, actually, you know what, I'm all right, thanks. Because I feel like there's a lot of give and even though you're not giving to receive, I feel like there's lots and lots of give, but not much back in return. And it's almost like there should have been a balance, but I feel the scales have been tipped a bit too much. And because you're spending so much time watering someone else's garden, your garden is very much kind of like wilting a little bit. So coming back to you as well and focusing on you, but having the confidence to speak up when the balance isn't quite right there. So take that as you will. It could be Chris Evans. We never know. the Captain America one, not the ginger one. I'll just put that out there for anyone that doesn't know Sam. So there we go. So that is for you, my lovely Sophia. Oh, thank you very much. I've got a very, very weird way of explaining things. I don't think I'm like, well, I don't know. There might be someone else out there similar to me, but I doubt it. Jodie, good evening to you, my lovely. It is lovely to see you on here. So Maria, yes, absolutely. I'm going to come to you. I'm loving those roses. Sam, you're very, very welcome. Okie dokie. So I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to go through just a general chit chat. I've got the winner to announce as well for that. Can't speak. The winner for the free 30-minute one-to-one reading. There we go. The ginger Chris Evans. Yeah, Sam's got a bit of a thing for Chris Evans. Goodness me. Okay, so Maria, my lovely, for you, you've got the 4 of Wands. You've also got the 3 of Cups has come up there, and then the 6 of Swords here. What I'm feeling here for you, Maria, is right, forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm very drawn to fertility and perhaps pregnancy. I feel like maybe even not necessarily for you, but perhaps somewhere in and around the family, perhaps a loss involved in this, or some sort of loss of hope in a way. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this, but I'm getting like almost tingles and goosebumps as I talk about it. But I really want to focus down into that sacral energy. So whether this is for you or you're holding out hope for someone that's very close to you, I do feel like over the next 3 months there is opportunity of hope, is what I want to say. I don't want to necessarily say pregnancy, a child and whatnot, but I feel like opportunity of hope is what I want to say. And very much in this card, I pick up that like that rainbow baby kind of feel. I've got absolute goosebumps coming up as well. But what I'm seeing there, though, with the 4 of Wands here, this is saying I feel like that hope has perhaps either been burnt or has there's a lot of doubt there, and things seem quite fiery at the minute. So it might be a case that within the home unit, things are very much a bit on eggshells. So what I want to say here, over the next 4 months, this will ease, because I feel like over the next 3 months, this hope will come in, and then that will turn things into the 4th month, will become much more positive, a much nicer environment to be in. And I feel like for you, I'm assuming, I don't know if this is you or someone close to you, but whoever it is, if it is you, I'm feeling like hormones not necessarily settling, but like a sigh of relief is what I feel. And I feel like that's what's needed, because I've got such a tight chest here. Everything feels tense, and everything I'm very much just like so you need that release. But what I want to say here, though, is that don't feel led by other people's expectations, and don't feel pressured by other people giving, maybe it's even well-meaning advice, or just comments that they maybe mean in a nice way, but it doesn't come across like that. I feel like, and I know it's hard, just take things with a pinch of salt. Don't take it to heart. And I feel like things are very difficult at the moment, but as I say, there will be that glimmer of hope. But definitely focusing into that sacral energy, and also coming in as well. I feel, I don't know if this is a hereditary thing, as this happened a few times within the family, but I want to go into like generational things here as well, especially down in like with the womb, or any women's troubles, any kind of gynae stuff. But I do feel over the next 6 months, there will definitely be some good news to come. Okay, so that is for you, my lovely, and sending lots and lots of love to you and those around you that this applies to. So lots of love. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Okay, let's look through and see. I'm going to go to, right, Elaine, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to do a few more, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so Elaine, Astrid, hello, my lovely. It's so nice to see you on. Maria, you are very, very welcome. Okay, right, so Elaine, for you, let's take a look. You've got Judgment in reverse. You have got the Eight of Wands also in reverse, and then you've got the Five of Cups. So Elaine, for you, what I'm seeing here is actually things are not shifting, but I feel like they've already shifted for you, and you're moving forward into the phase where you're just like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I really don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I'm moving forward and I'm doing it. Because looking here as well, I feel like that Judgment is on its head, and with that Eight of Wands, you're moving forward like full speed ahead into August with something. I don't know if you've got a house move coming up or anything changing within the family dynamic, but I feel like for you, full steam ahead. And I'm not seeing you stopping that. I'm seeing you, it's like you've got, you get up and go again. So to keep going, keep that momentum on the go. But what I've got here in your Five of Cups is, even if something comes up as a block, that is not the end of your journey. There's other things like on the back burner that you can move into, other things that maybe kind of like a silver lining or something in disguise that works out better for you than you expected. So don't lose momentum, keep going. And if anything does come up for you that makes you think, oh, like, fuck's sake, like, don't just stop and just be like, oh, okay, well, never mind. Because never mind is not good enough. You need to carry on moving forward into what it is that you want to be doing. I'm just going to pull another card for you. It's taken you this long to notice. Right, okay, yes, absolutely. So 10 of Swords for you. So I'm seeing you, whatever it is that you're moving into within August time, this is going to create another big shift for you. And for you, this is moving into October time, a fresh start. And this is you, something that's a long time coming, something that was perhaps put off before or has been in the pipeline for a while, and you've been working towards it, and it feels like it's been set back and set back. So working towards everything now. August, there will be something comes of it, and then October will be like the final shift, I feel. So that will make more sense to you as time goes on, but hopefully you can take sense from that now and a bit of guidance from there and see how that feels for you. Okie doke. So there we go. Let's have a look and see. Right, I can't do too many more because I'm absolutely knackered. Right, Jodie, I'm going to come to you. Let's have a look. Right, Sophia, yes, I'll come to you straight after Joe. Did I do yours? No, I didn't. I felt like I did. Or I definitely thought that I was going to anyway. Right, Sophia, I'm coming to you after Jodie's one. Okay. Right, Jodie, for you, oh, Judgment's come out again. Let's go another one. Okay, so the Eight of Cups there for you, then Judgment, and then Temperance in reverse, and then the Three of Swords. Oh, Sam, thank you very much. I've done like a full yoga class this evening. I don't teach yoga. Let me just put that out there. I just go to someone else's class. I'm definitely not a yoga teacher. Elaine, you are very, very welcome. Okay, Jodie, so for you, you've got the Eight of Cups. You have got Judgment. You've got Temperance in reverse. And then you have got the Three of Swords. So looking at these for you, what I'm feeling like is also a time frame moving into August. I feel like looking at the Eight of Cups and your Judgment card there, I feel like it is on you to decide whether to continue something or to cut ties. And especially with this, I feel like this is kind of coming into your home life, whether it's to do with your house, whether it's to do with your family dynamic, anything to do with children, partners, whatnot. But I'm feeling more like tuning into a childlike kind of energy. Whether that makes sense to you or not, but I feel like here it's time to make a decision on how long you're going to kind of let things pan out for, because I feel like actually August is time to be either making decisions or time for things to change. Because looking here with that Judgment, I feel like before maybe you've just kind of gone against your better judgment and just kind of given something or someone the benefit of the doubt. And what I feel like looking at this is actually it's time to reassess and almost take a stand here, because looking at this one, I feel like other opportunities over the next 3 months are going to fall into place there. And Similar with temperance here, what I said to Sam, like you can't water someone else's garden as well as watering your own and expect it all to be fine and dandy. But at the same time, I feel like actually, rather than just focusing your energy on what is right now, focus your energy on what you want to happen, and almost like a kind of a manifesting energy, because I feel like for you there's an air of not being completely, like, not 100% on a situation that's going on right now, and you're umming and ahhing about it. And what I want to say to you is to trust your gut instinct, okay? To speak to the people that it concerns, to speak to anyone who's going to help you facilitate that change, and have the confidence to trust yourself and to move forward into that and know that things will actually work out all right. So as you kind of move into the next month, start vocalizing or making an action plan, and over the next 3 months this things will shift. Okie dokie. So a few of you asking about the cards. So these are the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Usually I do have them in the shop, yes, but they're currently out of stock because I sold my last pack to Christine. So I'm waiting on these coming back in stock, and then I will have them. But there we go, Jody. Oh, bless you. You are very, very welcome. Yes, so hopefully I'll get these back in stock soon. I've got as well. Actually, I don't think I have got. Let me check. Don't think I've got any tarot in stock at the minute because I think I sold the last light seers as well. I did, yeah. So at the minute, I've only got Oracle in stock. So I've got both the Rebecca Campbell decks, but they are very, very much low on stock. I've got 3 Colette Baron Reid decks. I've got the Angels and Ancestors is Kyle Gray. Then Colette Baron Reid, I've got the Goddess Power Oracle, Oracle of the 7 Energies, and I've also got, what's the other Colette Baron Reid one that I've got? Let me have a look. Oh, the Crystal Spirits one. So lovely, lovely. So if you do, I'm going to be doing a little show and tell on the shop shortly, so do hang on in there because I've got some new bits as well that I'm really, really excited to tell you about. So do hang on in there, and I will be showing you all of them. So I've got them in stock, but I've got my own decks. So let me just say, anything that I sell in the shop, especially all of the decks, are ones that I personally use. I don't just sell decks just because. So any in there I've got personally, I use them, and then I can show you them. Okay, so Sophia, I'm going to come to you, and then I'm going to do 2 more. Okay, where have you got? There you are. Okay. Sam, yes, absolutely. Yes, I'll put some aside for you. If anyone does want these I'll check if they're in stock on the wholesalers, and I can take pre-orders for them if you really, really want them. I'll check the price, and then I can take pre-orders for you. Right, Sophia, I feel like I need to pull 4 cards here. So you've got the 4 of Pentacles there, also the World in reverse, then you've got Temperance, and then you have got the 5 of Pentacles. Right, just looking next up. Right, I'm going to do Jules and Michelle next. So I'm just going to pull up that one. So Sophia, what I'm feeling for you here is, especially with this one, welcoming in this element of self-care. And I feel like you're already doing it, but I feel like you need to deepen that practice. But also there's a bit of money to be made there as well, and with you sharing. But also in this one with the World, I feel like people from an older generation can learn a lot from you, and that you shouldn't be afraid to kind of go in being that younger person, because actually you are quite an old soul. I do feel like you already know all of this, so I'm kind of like telling you stuff that you know, but I feel like this is confirmation. You are that old soul, and I feel like you really do hold, even though you're still within that kind of maiden energy, I feel like you also hold a really strong crone energy within you, and you need to be able to kind of share that with people, because I feel like there's so much within you that other people can benefit from. So I feel like just having the confidence to put that out and to do that. And I feel like, again, like bringing generations in together. I don't know if you do any sort of ancestral healing or anything like that, but I feel like that is a good route to take, whether it's doing your own sort of ancestral healing and things like that, or supporting other people in that. But I definitely feel like here there's a crossover of either generations or a crossover of lifetimes here, and you just need to have the confidence to just step into it and own it. I'm feeling like as well, I'm just gonna pull one more. Let me know if you're following this and you can take it. Okay, so the Queen of Cups here. I feel like there is someone around you at the minute though that is not best for your progression. Not great for everything that you're doing at the minute, because I feel like they're either putting a dampener on things, or they're being too realistic, or they're holding you back. So what I'm feeling like here is this doesn't feel like this is someone that you can detach from. I feel like this is more someone that you have to just kind of step back from, but they're still going to be in your life. So maybe some cord cutting, like emotional cord cutting rather than physical cord cutting there. But definitely going into like that ancestral healing. And I feel like as well, I want to skip the mother phase for some reason. I want to go back to the maiden phase and combine it with the crone. So maybe doing some inner child work in there as well, and then going back to one of your past lives where you were that crone and that crone energy. So really kind of feel into that, because I feel like there's a lot coming there with you. And I also, there's a lot coming up kind of mother line energy, but the father line falls a little bit flat there. So I don't know if that's making sense to you, but for some reason I almost feel like there's a book closed on that. And I feel like that's doesn't need to be delved into either right now, or that's something that you've worked through already. But I feel like working through that mother line of ancestral healing and any maternal patterns, anything that runs through that line. I want to go especially to either grandmother or your great grandmother. There's some sort of trauma there that is being held within you, and I feel more so like in the sacral area or in the womb, whether there's been a loss or some sort of trauma there. But going back at least 2 generations, I feel like there's something that you're carrying that's quite heavy. So my eyes are like being closed then. So there we go. Okay, it's not ready to work through it. Fabulous. So there we go. I'm glad you can take all of that, but definitely give yourself permission to delve deeper into you, and don't let anyone tell you any different, or don't let anyone hold you back. I do feel like working into that motherline energy, there are going to be a few people that try and shut you down and be like, oh, no, we don't want to do that. But I definitely feel that it's something that needs to be explored. Your great grandmother just passed on. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling down that line, and I'm getting shoulder pain in here as well. Definitely something in. I don't know. Right. I don't do spirit readings anymore. I feel like I want to say to you, right, she is around and you can connect in with her. I don't feel like there's a message for me to pass on. I feel like you can connect in. You can receive yourself. Okay. Oh, bless you. You are very, very, very welcome. Okay, so let's have a look. Right. Jules, I'm going to come to you, and then Michelle. Okay, let's have a look. Okie dokie. Right, Jules, very tense shoulders, no matter how much yoga I do. Oh, goodness me. Do you know, yoga tonight for me, normally I'm not too bad, but actually yoga tonight I was tight. Like my thighs were so tight. Katie, hello, my lovely. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you on here. It is lovely to see you. So yeah, I feel good after yoga, but I'm very much like, oh, I just want to like wave and just be like, woo. So anyway, right, Jules, for you, let's have a look. So I've got 10 of Wands. You've also got the 7 of Cups in reverse. You've got the 4 of Pentacles, and then you've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse there as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you, Jules, is that things seem a bit like, especially when I pull this card, I feel like I always want to describe trying to keep a fire going in a snowstorm. And I feel like you're putting so much effort into keeping something going that you're getting to the point where you're actually going to start to wonder, especially this month in July, starting to wonder, is it worth it? And what I want to say to you actually is to this one here, 4 of Pentacles, is saying before you make any big decisions, just come back to you, find your center, find your calm, and just kind of breathe it in and just think, is this the right decision? Like, just think into it. I feel like making anything on like on a whim, or just kind of throwing words out there and just like bleh, and like ending something or moving forward. Any kind of fast transition doesn't feel right now. So we're definitely taking time to mull it over and feeling into, rather than just going like kind of head and heart and going with that, I feel like you need to literally just sit, find your calm, and really kind of come into you and look inside for answers. And that's where you're gonna get those, because I feel like looking at this one, you can ask other people for advice, you can ask other people for their input, but they're not necessarily going to give you the advice that you need to hear. I think they're going to give you the advice, either what they think you want to hear or the advice that they would do for themselves, but you're not them and they're not you. So I do really think here, just coming back, also grounding as well, getting out, getting in nature, putting your feet into the ground or into the water, into the sand, whatever feels good for you, and just really, really thinking about this. Because if there's anything that you're thinking of at the moment, either quitting it or giving in, and really kind of thinking like, oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore, mull it over and see, because I feel like by October you will probably have a very different mindset and thought process around whatever this is right now. So stick at it and just kind of think within. If it's time to let go of it, just kind of mull it over and take your time. Okie doke. So that is for you. Then I'm going to come in for Michelle. Where have you gone? There you are. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Michelle, pop me a hello and I will bring you up. Okie dokie. So yeah, lots of chat tonight. There you go. Kirsten says she went for the salt. Yes. Oh, so honestly, the past week has been incredible, and there you are. I've welcomed some amazing women into my Soul Circle membership, and it's still open until Friday. So I will tell you more about it this evening, but it's open till Friday, and it will be the last time that I'm opening it to new members this year. Kirsten, yes, I will. It will be the last time I open it to members this year. The next time I'll be taking anyone into the Soul Circle will be probably February, early February, end of January or something like that. So not till next year. So I will be telling you more about my Soul Circle. A few of you watching me have probably heard me chatting about it for ages anyway, and it's all a bang on about. But it's open until Friday. So if you do want in, the option is there. But I'll tell you more about that shortly. But Michelle, for you, let's have a look. So we've got the Queen of Cups there. You've also got the Tower. Then you've got Judgment in reverse, and the Ace of Wands also in reverse there as well. Okie dokie. Right, a couple of you. Right, tell you what, I'm going to write down names because... Right, and after this, I'm definitely not squeezing any more names on. I mean it. Oh, shit, I've lost my pen. Where's my pen? I'll have to just grab a random one and hope it works. Okay, right, so Kirsten, Belinda, and Nix. Okay, and that is it. That's your lot. That is your lot. No more after that, because I am absolutely pooped. Okay, so Michelle, you've got the Queen of Cups there, the Tower, Judgment in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse there as well. Okie dokie. So what I'm feeling here for you is that I'm getting a real fight or flight feeling here. And do you or don't you? Do you step back from something? Do you kind of go into something new? What do you do? And what I'm feeling here is, rather than going into a completely new beginning, I'm feeling down here that actually going back into something is going to be more beneficial for you. I don't feel like kind of opening up a new box or a new thing or something fancy going on to move into. That's not going to work. I feel like you need to go back and kind of stick with what you know, is the feeling that I'm getting here. Also with the Judgment card in reverse, oh Sam, I've got a good rant for you tonight, so definitely stick in for the rant. Judgment card in reverse, I do feel like it's kind of going against your better judgment. So in this instance, I don't want to say that your gut instinct is wrong, but I just feel like I want to say similar to what I just said before, take some time to mull it over before jumping into anything, especially jumping into something new, because something new is going to take you off on a weird journey. Whereas I feel like you've got something that's unfinished or something unresolved that you need to go back into and that you need to rediscover. I also feel like as well, this is kind of leaning into a more spiritual side for you. That what I've said already can apply to other stuff, but now moving into also a spiritual side, I do feel like for you having the confidence to delve into it, because you and I both know that you have got it. I feel like just having the confidence. So, and where I said there about going back in, obviously you've come back into the soul circle, which could be that, and obviously your spiritual development there with me. But anything else that you're doing, just allow yourself to move into it. Because what I've got here as well is with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you need to pick and choose where you're taking your guidance from, and that's what I'm going to be talking about tonight with my little rant. So definitely pick and choose where you're taking your guidance from, and also stay on a path that's going to take you one way rather than going a bit there and a bit here and a bit all kind of squiff. Like streamline things, make things easier for yourself. But definitely, yes, going back to anything that's unfinished, going back into anything that you want to continue with, rather than looking for something new to kind of hop into. So that is for you, lovely. Jules, I'm just reading yours. Changing your life anyway, and that's trying to listen in my head. Absolutely. Yes. Lots of grounding, definitely. Fabulous. Iris is still here. Listen, amazing. Oh, wow, I'm glad to have you. Okay, so Kirsten, for you, my lovely. Where have you gone? Pop me a little comment. There we go. Okay. So Kirsten, let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, Tower's come out again. Okay, so for you, Kirsten, you've got the Three of Wands there. You've got the Tower in reverse, and you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Michelle, you're very welcome. Okay, so Kirsten, I feel like for you, over the next 3 months, looking for opportunities is, I feel like you kind of sat there looking for something or hoping for something. But looking at this one, I feel like it's right there, like staring you in the face, like kind of like, oi. And you're just like, where are you? Where are you? And it's like, hello. And you're just like, oh, I need this, or I want this to happen. And I feel like you're so kind of, your mindset and your views are cast too far forward. I feel like you need to rein it back in, be more in the here and now, and see what's going on, see what the opportunities are there that's going to take you forward. Because I feel like at the minute you're kind of focused on an end goal, or an like kind of the ultimate thing of what you want to happen, but you need to focus on the stepping stones that are going to get you there. Otherwise it's like just kind of arriving at a river and taking a run and jump and hoping you get to the other side. You're probably going to fall in and get swept away. So you need to look at the stepping stones, make an actual plan. And something that I often say, and I am going to put this on a t-shirt, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So you need to make actionable steps to move forward into really kind of doing and achieving what it is that you want, because otherwise just sitting there and just wishing isn't going to get you what you want there. So I'm feeling like this month for you, things might seem a bit heavy. However, this is going to really squash you into that space where you need to actually think about things. And it's kind of, it might even drive that fear into you to kind of get a move on and do what needs to be done. I feel like as well there needs to be a level of communication had here, especially coming in with the throat chakra. Like you need to open your mouth and say what needs to be said, and don't have a worry about saying it either, because I feel like when you say what needs to be said, people are going to sit up and listen because they don't expect it. But I feel like it's time for you to stop taking on everything else, taking on everyone else's stuff, and to actually stop and think, right, no, this is what I want for me, and that doesn't fit. So I'm going to actually tell them that I'm going to may do this, but I'm not going to do that. And set your boundaries, because boundaries are really, really important. But you're not just setting boundaries for other people, you're setting it so you yourself have got a level of accountability there. Because I feel like you do, well, I don't feel like, I know that you do so much, and you are burning yourself out. So things have got to change, but you've got to have the confidence to stand up and say that, but also to make a plan instead of hoping things change for you. So hopefully that little bit of tough love is giving you a kick up the arse and does help in one way or another. Okie dokie. So then we've got Belinda next, and then we've got Nyx. Okie doke. So let's have a look. Right, Belinda, for you, wherever you are. Belinda, lovely, just pop me a comment on so I can bring you up. Okay. Boundaries are healthy. Boundaries are healthy. Boundaries are good. And it's not just setting boundaries so other people don't cross your line. There you are. It's setting boundaries so you don't cross your own line. And so you can stay accountable. Because if we don't have boundaries, then everything just turns a bit willy-nilly and then we just start doing whatever the hell we like. Okay, Belinda, for you, you've got the Four of Pentacles, you've got Justice in reverse, and then you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse there as well. So I feel like for you, where I'm looking at the Justice card, I want to come into September for you. And Katie, yes, I will, but you'll be the absolute last one. And I promise. Okay, so you're on my list. Okay, so Belinda, for you, definitely, I feel like for some reason, I know the saying is revenge is a dish best served cold, but in this sense, I feel like I want to say justice is a dish best served cold. And I do feel like biding your time, waiting it out, and just knowing that things will work in your favor. I don't feel like there's much action that you need to take. It will work how it's meant to, and things will come out into the open without you having to do anything about it. I want to look into, as I mentioned before, September for you, but definitely just kind of holding out for it. I feel like at the minute it's something where there's no control over it as such, and you probably right now looking at the situation, you couldn't call it. But I feel like coming around to September time, actually things are going to start to happen. Either information will come out of the woodwork or things will come to light that weren't around before. But definitely things working in your favor. Just bide your time and try not to stress. Kind of work on your own self at the minute, finding your calm. I do feel like as well, the next 4, and normally I would say weeks, but I feel like the next 4 days are going to bring in something financial for you. Obviously, I know the conversation that we had regarding money, but I feel like the next 4 days are going to bring either some sort of positive news or some positive input that is going to help you out a bit. But then looking there into the Seven of Cups, this month is going to be a bit difficult. I don't know whether it's to do with the financial stuff or just in general, but see this month through, and from next month, things will really, really pick up there for you. Okay, so that's for you, my lovely. Breaking strain of a Kit Kat. Oh, goodness me. Okie dokie. Right, next we've got you, and then we've got Katie. Okay, next. Yes, finding your calm. Absolutely. Vicky, hello, you made it this evening. Okay, so we've got Nyx, then Katie, and then I'm going to do, I've got the winner to announce, but I might do my little rant first, actually, because I want more of you to stay on and hear it. I don't want you to just find out who the winner is, and if it's not you, then you just bugger off. I want you to hang on in there to find out, because I need you to hear this rant, because it is so important. But Nyx, for you, you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, you've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. That's all right, Vicky, do not worry. Belinda, you're very, very welcome. Sam, you're a bad influence. You're a bad influence. Sarah, hello, lovely. So, okay, next for you, what I'm feeling here is actually reconnecting with certain people. Also, it feels like it's been a long time coming, and there may be resistance there somehow, or I'm a bit like, you don't know. But I do feel like reconnecting in some sort of way. There may be a financial connection there, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. I feel like it's more a case of having the confidence to move back into this. I'm really feeling into that heart space there. And I'm getting almost an element of forgiveness. And it's making me be like, ugh. But I do feel like for you to be able to move forward, you need to be able to either let go or forgive and move forward with a clean slate or a fresh mind to help you really do that. And what I'm getting here for you kind of date wise over the next 2 to 3 months, I feel like this is really going to happen for you. And especially over the next 2 months, moving through all of this stuff that needs to happen. And then October is when I'm seeing this happening for you, this release, this sense of moving forward into something that's been a long time coming, but it is good. I do feel like there's been a level, like some sort of dishonesty or deception or something there along the way, but actually I feel like you're at a point now where you can just kind of breathe and just move forward with your head held high, I feel like is what I want to say. But yes, definitely take time for you. Distance yourself from people that are no longer doing you any good, that are no longer serving your emotional well-being, and actually go more kind of distance yourself, but address it first and then move forward. I feel like that's going to be the best way for you. So that is for you, my lovely. Right, Katie, I'm going to come to you next, and then that is me all done for the cards. Right, where's the dishonesty coming from? I feel like actually I want to go more into a female energy rather than any males. I don't know if there's someone twisting things or are just kind of keeping things quiet. So I don't know what's going in there, but more so a female than a male on that one. Right, Katie, if you are still there, pop me a little hello and I'll bring you up. Pat's had a power cut. Oh no. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right, Katie, for you. Let's have a look. Communication strained. Yeah, I can feel that in there. I feel like it just needs to kind of be a bit, not resolved, but just let it settle. Right, Katie, there you are. Hello. Okay, so you have got the 5 of Pentacles there. You've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Also the 10 of Pentacles. And I've also pulled the Lovers in reverse there as well. So what I've got going on here for you is I feel like I want to go into finances and work to begin with. I feel like connecting with someone either 1 generation or 2 generations above, not necessarily within your family line, but just kind of that age range. I feel like work-wise is going to really, really benefit you. Maybe something that came up around about May time that you're kind of mulling it over before kind of diving straight into it and making it a thing. But I do feel like this kind of moving into October time is going to be when things will be set in motion. So depending on what you've got planned work-wise and whatnot, I do feel like there's something that you can do rather than just getting a job. I feel like this is more you and your business that you're investing in. But also I'm getting like a feeling of like an elder energy. I don't want to use the word crone. I want to say elder. And coming into as well like a lot of like natural stuff, like nature remedies and stuff like that. I want to really feel into. So I don't know if this is anything that you've had in mind where work is concerned, or like more so your business. But I definitely feel like going back to traditional ways, going back to the old ways of doing things and really kind of niching into that work-wise. But October for you, I feel like this is going to really, really blossom into something. I feel like it's just kind of with that thing, it's an element of time and circumstance right now, because I know you've got that move coming up. So maybe that's kind of mulling over all the ideas at the minute and then getting the wheels turning when you're settled. But looking here as well, so with these two, I feel like socially looking into this, again, I don't know if this is to do with the move or whatnot, but I do feel like there's a bit of a social disconnection somewhere for some reason. And I'm feeling it more in the throat chakra. Definitely like speaking up, definitely kind of, I feel like as well, I don't necessarily want to say setting boundaries, but I just want to kind of say like putting your foot down is what I want to say on this one. And knowing that you like making it known that you're not going to take any shit. I'm going to pull just one, well, 2 have come out. I want to look into here as well. So you've got the 8 of Wands has come out and the High Priestess in reverse. So again, that level of communication, that throat chakra, that real throat energy coming in. And I feel like for you, there should be an air of calmness, but I feel like you don't need to use that card. I feel like finding your fire at this moment in time is key for you. But for this, I see you moving into not October, August. Things are definitely looking more positive, especially with that root chakra where family and home life is concerned. As you move into August, things will be much more settled. Things might seem quite fast paced to begin with, but actually I'm seeing things really settling down. And I don't know if you've got a pet already, but I'm feeling like a cat energy. Or like I'm not getting much of a dog. I feel like a cat energy somewhere. So whether you've been thinking about getting a cat, or maybe if you've already got one, I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting this cat coming into the family dynamic. So take that as you will. But just before I finish that up, so going back into the business thing, I feel like it's utilizing the skills you already have. You don't necessarily need to do any training with it. I just feel like it's connecting with certain people, like that elder energy, that's going to just vamp it up a little bit more. Sam, stop it. I'm not going to sing. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. So I'm just going to read through the comments and have a look. Katie, let me know how you feel about all of that, if that even makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Just reading through. All very, very welcome. Nick's just reading yours, confirmation. Yes. Oh, bless you. Good. I'm glad that you feel looked after, which is amazing. Janine is, oh, bless you. I'm happy you found us too. So yes, Nick's definitely. I feel like trust in your gut instinct, trust in your intuition. Michelle's got a black cat called Milo. I used to have a black cat called Jasper, and he was like a moggy crossed with a. Oh, you have got a cat. Oh, I'm feeling like, so the cat is going to be like a very soothing energy for that transition. And whether that's just for you, whether it's for the girls, but I do feel like there's a real healing quality to this cat. Almost like, you know, when witches have their familiars. I feel like there's a very special connection. Like that cat is an old soul. They've definitely seen some things. So I do feel like within the transition, with the move and anything else coming up, that unexpectedly you're going to find like solace in just snuggling up and having kitty cuddles. So there we go. Unsure about work. Yes, I definitely feel work wise, even if it's on the back burner at the minute, October is feeling good for work stuff. So don't worry too much about rushing into getting stuff done. Just kind of mull stuff over, and October things will make sense. Sam says a familiar. Yes. So Bonnie's your cat. Oh, I love that. I love it. Yes, absolutely familiar. So, oh, I love it. Oh, amazing. So, okay, who's ready for my rant? I know Sam's ready. Sam is definitely ready for my rant. Margaret says, loving this live. Thank you. I'm glad. So this little rant that I've got is definitely going to make you feel like you're a bit called out, because I know a few of you watching tonight do this, and I'm not going to say it to cause offense, but I'm going to say it to give you a bit of a kick up the arse, because you need to hear it and you need to know why you are doing more damage than good. And I feel like if I don't say it, I don't know when someone else is going to. So you all seem like you're pretty ready for a rant. So let's go for it. Let's do it. Okay, I want to talk about, and I know I've just done a load of them, but free readings could be doing you more harm than good. Okay, so there is method to this, and it doesn't mean to stop having free readings. That is not what I'm saying. But there's lots of you here that I know will watch me, you'll watch other people, and you will hop from page to page to page, relentlessly following people on their lives, asking for guidance. And there are people out there that will watch one live and then 10 minutes later, and watch that live, and they'll have a reading. 10 minutes later, they will hop on someone else's live and ask for a reading then as well. And what I feel like here is having all these free readings is not fixing things for you. It is not making changes for you. In actual fact, what you're probably doing is, it's kind of like, right, imagine you've got 4 different jigsaw puzzles, and rather than getting one out of the box and making the picture, putting it together and thinking, right, that's good, that looks good as it's meant to be, instead of doing that, by doing all of this, going around the houses and getting all your different free readings, trying to piece your life together, it's like getting all 4 of them jigsaws, tipping it all out into one big pile, going like this, mushing it all in, and thinking, fuck it, I'll just try and see which ones fit together, and I'll just piece one big picture and just hope for the best. And that is what you are doing. So what I want to say to you, while it's fine to have your free readings, to log on to things like this, to log on to other people doing them. What I would say is, and even if you don't want to come to me, that's fine, but be really, really choosy of who you take your guidance from. Don't go around every Tom, Dick and Harry just because they're given free readings. Invest in no more than 3 people that you really trust their input, you trust their guidance, and that rather than just taking a bit here and there and willy-nilly and just hoping for the best, just really, like, you owe it to yourself to stop giving yourself shit, because in doing all of this, it's doing you more harm. And I'm going to tell you another reason why it's doing you more harm. It's not because it's not helping you build a picture, but so many people out there, and I'm seeing all of you, bless you all. I am blessed that you just come to me. It really is. But it's kind of like there's a reliance on there, and people literally, they just live their life reading to reading to reading. And obviously I know I do these for, like, every week, but these are just mini readings. These are like 3 cards, but there are some people I know that want a full reading, and then a week later they want a full reading, or they'll get everything they need and they'll book another full-on reading with someone else. And it's just like, you're being given the guidance, but me, anyone else that you go to, we cannot fix your life. Okay, having a reading is not going to fix your life. All I can do is I can tell you the information that is going to help you and guide you, but the work is down to you. You have to take action. But if you're one of these people that is having a reading done, then doing fuck all about it, not listening to the advice that you've been given, and then wondering why shit's not happening for you, and then having another reading, being told probably the same thing again, and wondering why stuff's not happening, it's because you're not doing it for yourself. And I feel really, really passionate about this, because I do love giving guidance to all of you, and I love helping you out. And that's why a big part of what I do, I focus on giving guidance that is going to help you get from here to where you want to be. I'm not just going to tell you a load of shite and then just send you off on your merry way and hope that you spend some money with me, and then I'll see you again in a few months to spend more money. Like, I'm personally invested in your success. I want you to do well. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel good about what you're doing. But what I don't want you to do is going round all the houses, having all these different free readings that are just giving you little tidbits here and there and everywhere that doesn't fit. It doesn't help you. And it's just like, you know, the saying, like, too many cooks spoil the broth. It does, because you're having all this different input and it's sending your brain in different directions. You're bringing on, like, you're becoming reliant on having these readings. So rather than making choices for yourself, you're thinking, right, shit, I don't know what to do in my life right now. I need another reading. A week passes, shit, I'm stuck. I need another reading. I need. And you're forgetting to come back to yourselves. So what I want to say to you is, yes, have your free readings, but pick 1 to 3 people that you can trust that are going to give you what you need, but make sure that you are taking on the advice that they're giving. Okay, because if you don't take it on, you're not going to see those changes. And sometimes, actually, like, where I can give advice and I can say, right, this has been happening lately, this is happening now, and this is going to happen. And then if you don't do anything that I've said, and then it doesn't happen, then you're like, oh, that reading was a load of shit. Well, no, it's not. It's because you didn't get off your arse. You didn't do what you were guided to do, and now you're back at square one. So I'm like, I feel like I need a breath here, but you need to help yourselves. Okay, me, other people out there doing guidance and whatnot, we're not here to just be like a little band-aid to put a plaster on your problems. Like, this type of stuff I do is, I want to help you. I want you to understand what you're doing. I want you to sit and, like, go within, as I've said, find your calm, really dive into what you want, what you feel. And as someone's just said there are people out there that will just, like Janine said, people will give advice or guidance, and I'm not going to name names. There are lots of people out there that are good, but there are also lots of people out there that are really, really shit, and they will just tell you what you want to hear. They will tell you any old shit to just take your money and send you off on your merry way. So just be very, very careful of who you have your free readings from, but also don't become reliant on them. Make sure you're still staying your own person, you're staying in your own lane, you're doing your own thing. Okay, anything that I've said to you tonight from a reading, it's still up to you. You can still do completely the opposite if you want to. You're your own person. You've got your own free will. I can only tell you what I see there that can guide you, but ultimately it is down to you. And if you don't do it, then I can guarantee you'll be back with the same problem, asking me what to do next. And this is why, if you do have a full-on one-to-one reading with me, like the full 60-minute shebang, I would recommend to you probably not to have another reading with me for at least 4 to 6 months, if not longer, because otherwise you're not giving it time to change. So again, time frame wise, having all these different readings done isn't giving time between for things to come to fruition, for things to really become what they should be, or for you to put things into action. You're just spending your days sitting there on your arse, just taking in all this stuff, and your mind's just going to mush, and you're thinking, I've got all of this guidance and it's great, but then what? Like, then what next? So I feel like I've been really ranty. I've still got so much more I could say on it, but I feel like I've just like verbal diarrheaed at you all, and it's just really come out. But it's been really playing on my mind the past couple of days. And another part of the reason is because, and I will say it because I'm in the mood for calling people out, not to be a bitch, but to just kind of give you a kick up the arse. Because some of you might know, so I'm on Derek Akora's page on a Tuesday morning. So I was on there this morning and I gave people readings, and then the next person came on to do their lives a little while afterwards, and then the same people were commenting going, oh, I could really use some guidance. And then I was thinking, like, one, I just gave you guidance. Was that not good enough? And then two, like, you're not helping yourself. You're just asking for all this guidance and you're not implementing. So there we go. Let me know your views on that. Lots of you saying there, oh, amazing. Oh, thank you all so much. I feel like, oh, you're all so loyal. Oh, I love you all. And I think as well, like for me, yeah, I know there's other people that like they swear in their readings and they are direct. But I think what I pride myself on is that like I'm not an asshole. I won't just say and do things just to be an asshole. And maybe I am a bit naive in thinking that everyone is nicer and more honest than I hope them to. Like, I'm very naive, and I just kind of have this view that why is there nasty people in the world? Why is there people that will just fuck you over and do it just because they're an asshole? Because honestly, I don't see the point. And that's why I'm so invested in what I do, because I'm not here to just take your money and tell you a load of shite and then take your money again in a week and just keep taking it and taking it. Like, yeah, I've got bills to pay, I've got mouths to feed, but I've got morals, I've got like real strong values. And actually, to be honest, like doing these Tuesday night lives, I just like being here. I like connecting in and chatting to you all, and it's just nice, and I like to give back. And those of you that were in my big welcoming event last week will know that I like to give back, because I give away nearly £700 worth of stuff. So it's just, I'm probably too nice for my own good, but then at the same time I like to give advice just as it should be. I don't like to sugarcoat shit, so I like to call a spade a spade. So let's have a look. Definitely not an asshole. Thank you. I like to think. Yes, Janine as well. Yeah, absolutely. There are so many people out there, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've been fucked over by people that do readings. I've been scammed. I've been fucked over by people that are quite big names, to be honest, and it's shit. And there are people out there that are just like, greed will get the better of them, and it's a real shame. But I can promise you that I am not an asshole. Well, actually, no, sometimes I am an asshole, but not on purpose. So I'll never be a dick. This week people pretended to be more. Goodness me. Yes, Pat. Yes, you do. So Pat, all I need for that is send me your birthday. That's all I need, is your birthday. Oh my God, Janine, that's awful. That's awful. That's another thing as well, like spirit readings. I used to do them and I stopped doing them, mainly for me and my health. That was the main reason I stopped doing it. to be honest, I was pretty shit hot at doing them, I'm not going to lie. But I had to stop because of my health, and it was just draining me, and it made me feel not great. But I know there are some people that will just full on bullshit through spirit readings, and they will prey on vulnerable people that have lost someone, and it's shocking. And it's people like that like, I'm not nervous about telling people what I do now. I'm quite open and honest about it. But before, when I was doing mediumship and when I was referring to myself as a psychic, which I don't do now because that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but I would get such bad criticism because there are so many people out there that are what would generally be classed as like charlatans, and we'd be getting tarred with the same brush, and it's just, it's awful. Janine went to spirit readings. I've only seen one real woman who did it. Walked in, not sweet. We have brothers that died. Yeah, it is absolutely amazing. And to be honest, like when I was doing them, I would surprise myself. Like I've never had any doubt in my ability, but sometimes when you really, really hit the nail on the head like that, it's like, fucking hell, like this is amazing. But what I don't agree with is like people that will just message you and just be like, oh, I've got a message from spirit for you, in the hopes that you have lost someone, because let's face it, like everyone's lost someone, and I just think it's bullshit. So while I'm on that subject, if anyone does comment on anything on here, because quite often I get spammers that come in, if anyone comments on anything here or inboxes you, offering you a reading, a message, anything like that, just ignore them and block them, because anyone reputable that is giving honest advice, guidance, readings, whatnot, would never just direct message you out of the blue. It's bad form, and it's normally a scammer. So don't part with your money either. Even if you don't book a reading or guidance or a healing session or anything like that, even if you don't book it with me, please do just check in and make sure that they are reputable, that you've got good reviews from like for these people, and that you're not parting with your money unless you know it is absolutely what it says on the tin. So on that note though, if you do want to book anything in, you can check me out up there. Well, not check me out, that seems a bit weird. Well, you can if you want. No, if you go onto the website, if you do want to book a one-to-one, whether it's a healing session, whether it's a 30 or 60-minute guidance session, and also group sessions. So we've got our Balm for the Soul coming up. Let me tell you more about that one. I'm just gonna bring up, I haven't got on here. So Balm for the Soul is a very, very Sam says, who doesn't know a Dave? Do you know, when I used to do the mediumship, I would absolutely like hate it if I got someone through genuinely that was John or Mary, because I just think, oh, for fuck's sake, like everyone knows a John or a Mary or a Pat, and everyone just knows those names, and it's just like, oh. And because I had a nanny Pat, and loads of people have a nanny Pat. I'm just like, oh my god, or a Nana Mary. I had a Nana Mary as well. Also, I had a great granddad called Johnny, and my grandpa's first name is John, but everyone calls him Bob. So it's just like when them names come through, you're just like, oh no. So there we go. But anyway, talking about Balm for the Soul. So the next one is on the 22nd of July, and these sessions are a bit of a mixture. So there's only 10 spaces per session, and quite a few of these are taken already. There you go. Belinda has an Aunt Mary and an Aunt Pat. See, everyone does. Yeah, there you go, Janine. I absolutely agree with you. So yes, going into Balm for the Soul. So what's included in that is there's only 10 spaces. I like to keep it nice and small. So 10 spaces. Each guest gets a 3-card tarot reading and a 1-card oracle reading. Then we'll move into a chakra balancing and alignment. And then from there, I'll take you into a guided meditation. If you've not done meditation before, do not worry. I've got so many people that have moved through my ones that have said that they've struggled and they actually find it easier meditating with me. I don't know why. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm just giving what's been said. So then you'll be guided through this meditation, which I channel, write all myself. You'll not find them anywhere else. And then from there, you'll naturally be led into independent meditation. And then while you're doing that, I do distance healing. I'll bring in my guides, kind of clear through, do healing, send through, and I'll make some notes down as well. So really, really lovely. And then after that, you get to journal, and then we just kind of hold space together, share all space, and it's really, really lovely. So those sessions are just £17 each. You can book that on the website. If you go onto group sessions and Balm for the Soul, and the theme for this month's one is to connect with your animal spirit guide, which is going to be really, really, really lovely. I'm looking forward to this one, and it's a brand new meditation as well. So if you want to connect in with an animal spirit guide, if you want a bit more personal guidance, and also to just relax, let go, and just have a bit of healing as well, £17 is not bad going at all. So do book in for that if you want to get in on it, because the spaces probably won't last long. But that is Thursday the 22nd of July, and it will be at 8:30 p.m. UK time. So you'll find that on the website there. I'm just reading on here. Jules, it's difficult not to engage with free mediums when you would love messages in your family but wouldn't need to hear from them daily. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think it is nice, but it's just kind of like, how many times can you hear a message from your nan? Like, especially like you go on someone's live and 10 minutes later you're on someone else's. So there we go. Sam, yes, it would be interesting if you got an orca, wouldn't it? Michelle wants a fox. So my spirit animal's a fox, which is really, really special. No surprise with the orange and everything. So, and funnily enough as well, so fox had my dad's mum not remarried. So my real dad, that sounds like such a shit saying, doesn't it? My real dad, like my biological father, his dad, his surname is Fox, but then his mum remarried, and then he took on his stepdad's surname, which was the surname that was passed on to me at birth. So then the surname that I use, Rennick, is actually my stepdad's surname. But if there is no remarriages involved, my surname would be Fox, which is very, very odd. But there we are. So yes, animal spirit guide is that one. If you do want to get in on that, tell you what, I will just quickly grab the link and you can book onto that. Also, before that, coming up, we have got the Go F Yourself masterclass. Now, I know a few of you watching joined the last one and it had amazing reviews. So Go F Yourself stands for Go Find Yourself, not Go Fuck Yourself, but it gets attention. So there we are. The masterclass is just £22 to join in on. And there's also an option to upgrade to a one-to-one afterwards. So the Go Off Yourself masterclass is more about tuning into you. We do a bit of inner child work. We do cord cutting. We do goal setting. We really tear apart all of the shit that's going on and help you see a clearer path forward and help you get to kind of step more into you as you should be, and really kind of, as it says, find yourself and step into you, not giving a shit what anyone else thinks, not giving a shit about kind of anyone passing judgment on you, not caring what other people want you to do, just finding you as you should be. So if you want to get in on the Go F Yourself masterclass, the link that I've just put in there on classes, you can find Balm for the Soul there, but you'll also find the link for Go F Yourself as well. That is on the 16th of July. So that is not next week, the week after. So do get yourself booked in if you do want to join in on that. And also the option to add on the 30-minute one-to-one, not with it because it won't be on the same date, but you obviously book in your session on a date following the session. So that'd be really lovely to have another few of you moving into that one. It's really, really good, and it's really empowering as well, and should leave you afterwards feeling like you just want to be like, fuck yeah, like, yeah. So there we go. Sam said it was fantastic. Pat did the last one, said it was amazing. So a few of you on there. Sam, want to be booked in, I'll send you the bits and bobs that you need. Obviously, any ladies that are in my soul circle, because a few of you watching are in the soul circle, if you want to book onto the masterclass, if you want to book onto Balm for the Soul, you have 25% off that with your soul circle discount. So there we go. So do go on that. But while I'm on the subject of soul circle, it is currently open until Friday. We have, I think I've had 9 new ladies join in the past few days, which is absolutely amazing. They moved in from the big welcoming event, but I do still have some spaces left. It does close Friday, and I am going to limit the number of spaces that I welcome in as well. But this is the last time I'll be opening my soul circle until next year, until February. So I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to announce the winner, and then I'm gonna head off because I'm not staying on for too long tonight. So let's have a looky look at the soul circle, because I really want you to have a look see. Oh shit, wrong one. Okay, so I'm going to share the link, but I'm also going to do a screen share, and I'm going to show you about, yes, Janine, absolutely. So the soul circle here, Sam says, absolutely fantastic, such an amazing group of women. So it's not just a membership, it's not just a join this and have this stuff. It's not like that. So let me show you the world of the soul circle. Okay, where are we? Oh no, not that one. Where's it gone? There we go, that's the one. Got too many tabs open. Okay, so going back into the soul circle. So what is it all about? Lots of ladies are in there already, so please do feel free to share your views on the soul circle. If you're in it, put it out there. Okay, so soul circle, become an FYes member of my soul circle tribe. So the soul circle is a community of effing amazing women who were once afraid to step up and be themselves, but are beginning to really own who they are, cut through the bullshit and stress we face in life. And I'm not going to read from the script, but it is an amazing group of women, and there's so much more to it than just being a group. There's loads of content. There is opportunities for you to step into your spiritual growth, opportunities for you to step up your confidence, opportunities for you to just feel a part of something, feel heard, feel seen, feel like you have got support and people that are really, really behind you. So going deeper into the soul circle, let me tell you a bit more about it. So if you've lost your sense of self, if you want to tap into your intuition, if you're at a point where you don't know where to go next, you feel like you've either got the gift or you're quite intuitive, but you don't know how to navigate it, where to move forward from this. And perhaps you don't want to learn how to read the cards. Perhaps you don't want to learn mediumship, but you know that there's something spiritual there and you want to deepen that connection to see where it goes, but not just to be able to do spiritual stuff, but to actually bring in an element of self-care and self-acceptance and just really deepening your connection with yourself and having an element of guidance there as well. And also knowing that you're worth more, or that there is more to life than what you've got going on at the minute, but you need help to realize what that is and where you can go with all of this. So if this has sounded good to you so far, do let me know. That lots of my soul circle ladies are mentioning already, so it's a pleasure to have you in there. So looking in what's included, I'm not going to read all of this, I'm literally going to skim, but soul circle members have access to what we call the hub, and that is your own members login area, a little website, and it's got all of your content in there, literally all the content, which I'll go through in a minute. But you also get a members only meditation every month. So our members meditation is tomorrow night. So in fact, if you join the soul circle tonight or even early tomorrow, then you'll have access to our meditation session tomorrow night. And that's just a 45-minute session where we let go of all the shit from the month before, set our intentions for the month ahead, and just find our calm, relax, and just, and it's good. We get a chance to journal. You can share if you want to, or you can keep it to yourself. And then the most special one, we have our soul circle session every month. So you've got the meditation session, which is, as it says, but the soul circle is our women's circle that we hold via Zoom every month. So the meditation session is the first Wednesday of the month, and the soul circle is the third Wednesday of the month. And through this, I'll move you through either different rituals, different practices, different themes as well. So the last one we did was all based around solstice and that solstice energy. This month, we're going to be moving into really honoring our feminine energy, awakening that woman, that feminine, that inner she, like I like to call it, that inner shit hot energy, your she, and really tapping into that, honoring ourselves as women, and just coming into that space and just really accepting ourselves and loving ourselves as we are. So we'll be doing a couple of little practices, but as in practice, little mini rituals and bits. And then at the end of them, we do what we call our soul circle flow, which is something to behold. So moving on from that, so going back into the hub, we also have a Facebook group as well, which is members only. But in the hub and the Facebook group, you get tarot guidance for the month ahead. That will go up. Also card guidance for the week ahead. Then on a Wednesday, there's weekly oracle card readings. So that will go up as well. And then that will be a case if you get 3 cards go up, you choose which one. And then 8 o'clock that evening, a video will go up telling you the meaning of each one. You get an affirmation for every day of the week that will set you up for the day. And then the live videos. So Monday evenings, the Soul Circle members have their very own chill chat and guidance from the cards. And then Friday mornings, we have a chill and chat. Then also you've got, so in the hub, there is access to my entire library of meditation content. Literally all of the meditations that I've got are in there. Some of them aren't even up for purchase on the website, but you can find them in there. Dawn, you're off, my lovely. So I will catch you next time. Have a good rest of your evening and a good sleep. So yes, the meditation content there's literally so much in there, but don't let it kind of put you off. Don't get the fear of thinking, oh shit, I can't meditate. There is preparation stuff in there that will help you work your third eye, that will take you to a place of being able to tap into higher information, but also beginner level stuff there as well. But if you're at that point, don't worry, because there's something else in there that's a bonus. Also, we've got a community chat app on Discord, which is basically like members only, can connect, chat with one another, like share whatever they want between themselves and get to know each other better. Within the hub, we also have recommended music playlists. Soul Circle members get 25% discount on any one-to-ones, whether it's readings, healings, workshops, masterclasses, anything that you would book onto, 25% off. So that doesn't apply to the shop, but you will get 10% on certain products in the shop, which I'm working towards at the moment. Definitely the subscription boxes, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute. But bonus access. So you've got access to my Unlock, Empower, Transform course and workbook, which is worth £100. And that is designed in 7 steps to take you from A to B in your meditation, in your self-care journey, and stepping up in your intuition. And there's also lots of other content in there as well. So it's not just about just the content. It's a community of women where we really do come together. Like, we've got your back. And it is really, really lovely. So as well as being a part of the community that we've got in there, you get all of this stuff that can either support you in your self-care journey, it can help you elevate your intuitive journey and moving up, tapping into more things, or even if you just want to be there for the guidance and reassurance, then it's there. You don't have to move through anything. There's not a time scale to it. It's not like you have to do this, then this, then this. It's just a space for you to be welcomed, to come into, and to just use it as you want to. So there we go, Janine. Oh, amazing. So you're probably wondering the next thing. Let me tell you, like, how much is it? So there is 3 different memberships and there's different levels. So the standard one is basically access to everything that I've just said. Then you've got the upgraded one, which is access to everything, plus you get a monthly recorded reading sent to your inbox every month. And that'll be just sort of me voice recording your reading sent to you. And then you've got the premium one, which is where you can have a 60-minute one-to-one with me every month, whether you want to use it for a healing session, whether you want to use it for guidance, whether you want to use it as like a confidence booster, like a go F yourself kind of session, then you can use that one with a premium upgrade. Sam, thank you very much. So let me tell you the price on this one. So if those of you that were in the big welcoming last week, you did have a bit of an advantage, but let's have a look. Okay, so price wise, so if you're going for the premium one, so let me just tell you, a 60-minute one-to-one with me is £57 at least. But if you want the premium membership, that's only £67. So that's saving you around £23 a month. If you want to go for the upgraded one, then you're getting a reading worth £35, and that's costing you just $49 a month. So all of the Soul Circle stuff plus the reading. Or if you want to go for the standard one and then just dip in and out, have your guidance sessions and that with your discount as and when you want to, then it's just £33 a month for that. So when you kind of break it down into everything that you're getting, all of the content, all of the sessions, so like Balm for the Soul, £17 a month. So if you're having like the Soul Circle with us, the meditation session, all your content, the community, everything that you've got is like £33 a month is an absolute steal. So all you need to do is the link that I'm popping in here. Just click that and that will take you to popping in an application. It's not me being a snooty bitch saying, right, you need to apply and I'll pick and choose, and it's not like that. It's just so I can make sure that the space is being kept safe for everyone, and making sure that we're kind of maintaining the essence of the group. So those of you that are whatever tier you're in, you are more than welcome, but that you're always able to upgrade at any time. What I will say though, there's no fixed term in this. That's not like you must stay in it for 3 to 6 months or stay in it for blah blah blah. It's up to you. If you're in it and it doesn't work for you, then you're more than welcome to cancel it, to leave, and then you get 30 days access from your last payment. Also, well, to be fair, I don't think anyone would want to leave. That's not me being big-headed, but everyone watching really enjoys it. So the option is there. You're not tied into anything. You can leave if you want to, but also when you do sign, if you get approved to join, when the sign-up's on there, you can either do your monthly one, or there's the option to save a bit more and pay for 6, 12, or maybe even 3 months if you want to. But if you want to do it rolling, it's there. If there's any questions, please do let me know. More than happy to. But this closes Friday. I won't be accepting any more people after Friday, and that will be closed until the end of the year into early next year. Michelle, I think yours is, I'll double check. I think yours is set up, isn't it? Should be. I'll double check. I'll look into it, but it should be sorted if you did it. Yeah, I think you logged into the thing, didn't you? I'll double check and I'll let you know, and I'll see. But if anyone watching would like to join us, it would be an absolute pleasure to have you. I'm just going to take this off the screen. But any questions about anything Soul Circle wise, do let me know, because I would love to have you in there and to see the circle grow and bloom. But it will be closed for the next 6 to 8 months, because I really want to nurture the women in there, create a really strong bond, and it's kind of like you don't want too many people coming in, and that's why I'm limiting it. So between now and Friday, I am only going to limit it to 5 more people. So if you want to bag one of those 5 spaces, then do get your application in. I'm just going to give you the link here as well to do that if you want to. Okay. So that is the link there if you want to pop in your application. And as I mentioned, it's just kind of, it's there for you to take in news as you will. Obviously, the more you do with it, the more you'll benefit from it. But if you need to take, if you're kind of out of it for a couple of weeks and you can't do anything, it's fine. I'm not going to be like, you didn't come to this and you didn't do that. It's not that kind of membership, because I've been in some where it's like you have to do everything in order, and it's just, it gets tiresome. So it's just there for you to enjoy it. So there we are. Any questions, do let me know. But I need to announce the winner of the monthly 30-minute one-to-one. Well, not the monthly, but Kia, you were in the big welcoming, so you should have an email where you've got a little advantage on that, shall I say. So do look into that and see, because that's an email should have landed in your inbox earlier, I think. So, but pop me a message anyway, and I'll see if I can sort that message for you, if the email hasn't come in. So Sam, yes, let's have a look at who won. Okie dokie. So obviously I already know who's won, but let's have a look and find out, shall we? If you've got there is music on this, it might come through a bit loud, but let's find out. Let's have a look. So dun, dun, dun. yay. I always do a little dance when that's on. So Holly, do you know, Holly is normally always on, and she's not on tonight. So if anyone has got her on their friends list, do give her a tag and let her know. Oh, you are here. You're here. Yay. Yay. I thought you weren't here. Oh, yay. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here to see you win. So Holly, pop me a message. I can't believe you're actually here. I hadn't seen your name all night. You must have just been sat there like hanging out and being quiet. Oh, yay. I'm so happy that you're here. I was starting, your name hadn't come up, and obviously I knew it was you coming out, and I was like, where's she at? So Holly, you've won the 30-minute one-to-one this month. So put my teeth back in. So do send me a message and I'll arrange that with you and get that all sorted. So yay. And obviously those of you that have got your name on the list, you won't need to do anything. You'll be entered into it next month as well. Those of you that haven't got your name on the list, then you'll find the link on the main page to get your name on there. So then you'll be entered into August's one. So yes, well done. Yay. So I'm so very happy for you. And I'm so happy that you're here, because I really thought that you weren't. Been watching for a while, but the whole generic. Oh, bless her. Oh, I hope she's all right. So yes. Oh no, I'm glad you've been on. Yay. Amazing. So those of you that have watched, thank you very, very much for hanging out with me this evening, for staying on so late. Also as well for listening to my rant and whatnot. So you can catch me on my random posts throughout the week on the page. But also if you are interested in joining the Soul Circle, do get your applications in by Friday. And you'll hear back within 48 hours. And then you will, well, see if you're in. So it'll be an absolute pleasure, but only 5 more spaces left. So there you have it. And yeah, it's been lovely. I am going to go and chillax and relax and probably have a wash down, seeing as I did my yoga. But yay. So happy. So lots of you enjoyed it. You're all very, very welcome. It's been lovely. I really enjoyed tonight. The energy was amazing. And it's just, I'm beaming now. So I'm going to love you and leave you. And yes, Pat, do pop me the details that you need. Be there or be square. Yes, so you can catch me next week on Derek's page at 10 a.m. here again at 9 p.m. obviously UK time. And in the meantime, if you're in the Soul Circle, don't forget to sign up for tomorrow night's meditation. If you're not in the Soul Circle and you want to join it, then get in quick, because then you might make tomorrow night's meditation. And also don't forget, you've got the Go After Yourself masterclass on the 16th and Balm for the Soul on the 17th. I did want to show you all the shop tonight, but I haven't had time. But let me tell you, there is t-shirts in the shop. There is also new subscription boxes with goodies in there as well. So do type in the search bar, do have a look, and I might pop on and do a bit of an impromptu live a bit later in the week to show you the shop stuff instead. But keep an eye on the page and it will show you what's in there. So definitely check out the shop, or also book in with me if you would like to. So lots of love. Mwah. And I will catch you all soon. So toodle pip. Holly just noticed my t-shirt. Yes. And until next time, don't be a dick. I shall catch you later. Right. Take care now and bye. Oh, wrong one. No, where's my end one? There it is. Right. I'm going this time. Bye.